was just your lawyer to get you out of here. Pretty slick, huh? It's my first kiss. I mean, here at Hillman.
What happened to the stars of A Different World after they left Hillman College? From breakout success to unexpected twists, their journeys will leave you speechless. This beloved Cosby Show spin-off wasn't just another sitcom. It was a cultural phenomenon that shaped a generation. But where are the actors now? Who soared to Hollywood stardom, and who took a surprising turn? Some transformations will amaze you, while others might just break your heart. Get ready as we reveal the shocking stories of the cast of A Different World. Jada Pinkett Smith. Jada Pinkett Smith's journey to stardom began in Baltimore, Maryland. Raised by her mother, Adrienne Banfield Norris, a nurse, and her grandmother who recognized her artistic talent early, she was enrolled in piano, dance, and theater classes. She later attended the Baltimore School for the Arts, where she befriended the future rap legend Tupac Shakur. Her time there solidified her passion for performance and set her on the path to Hollywood. In the early 1990s, after moving to Los Angeles, Pinkett Smith landed roles in television series like True Colors, 21 Jump Street, and Doogie Howser, M.D. These guest spots helped her gain industry recognition, leading to her casting in A Different World during its 5th season in 1991. As Lena James, a feisty and ambitious freshman from Baltimore, she brought new energy to the show. Though she joined near the end of its run, her presence left a lasting impression, adding depth to the series' portrayal of young black students navigating life at a historically black college. After A Different World, her career accelerated. She starred in films like Menace to Society, 1993, Jason's Lyric, 1994, and Set It Off, 1996, where she showcased her ability to play strong, complex women. By the late 1990s, she had cemented her place in Hollywood with her role in The Nutty Professor, 1996, alongside Eddie Murphy. Her career reached new heights in the 2000s with her portrayal of Niobe in The Matrix Reloaded, 2003, and The Matrix Revolutions, 2003. In addition to acting, she explored music, forming the rock band Wicked Wisdom, and ventured into voice acting as Gloria in the Madagascar franchise. Beyond entertainment, she became a producer, talk show host, Red Table Talk, and advocate for mental health and social issues. Through her varied career, Pinkett Smith has remained a cultural force, evolving from a young actress on A Different World to an influential figure in entertainment and activism. Lisa Bonet was drawn to the arts from a young age. With a background in acting from the Celluloid Actors Studio in North Hollywood, she began her career early, landing commercials and small TV roles before gaining national fame. Her breakthrough came in 1984 when she was cast as Denise Huxtable on The Cosby Show. As the free-spirited, stylish, and somewhat rebellious daughter of Cliff and Claire Huxtable, Bonet stood out with her bohemian charm and effortless cool. Denise quickly became a fan favorite, leading to her starring role in the spin-off A Different World in 1987, which followed her character's journey at the fictional Hillman College. However, Bonet's time on A Different World was brief. She left after the first season, reportedly due to creative differences and personal reasons, including her pregnancy. Around this time, she starred in Angel Heart, 1987, a dark, controversial film alongside Mickey Rourke. Her departure from A Different World led to her eventual return to The Cosby Show, but she left again in 1991. After her departure from the sitcom world, Bonet distanced herself from mainstream Hollywood, taking on selective projects that aligned with her artistic sensibilities. She appeared in films like Enemy of the State, 1998, and High Fidelity, 2000, proving her ability to captivate audiences even in supporting roles. Bonet maintained a relatively private life, focusing on family and artistic pursuits. She married musician Lenny Kravitz in 1987, and they had a daughter, Zoe Kravitz, before divorcing in 1993. Later, she married actor Jason Momoa, further solidifying her status as an enigmatic yet beloved cultural figure. Though she has largely stepped away from acting, Bonet remains an icon of individuality and artistic integrity. Her influence extends beyond television, as her unique style and spirit continue to inspire new generations in both entertainment and fashion. Jasmine Guy is a multi-talented actress, singer, dancer, and director. She trained at the Northside School of the Arts in Atlanta before moving to New York City at 17 to pursue a career in entertainment. Before her breakout role in A Different World, 1987, Guy built a solid foundation in theater and dance. She performed on Broadway in productions such as The Wiz and Leader of the Pack, and worked with the Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater. She also appeared in small television roles, including a guest spot on Fame, 1982. Her background in dance and stage performance contributed to her dynamic on-screen presence. Guy rose to fame portraying Whitley Gilbert on A Different World, a spin-off of The Cosby Show. She initially played a supporting role, but became the lead after Lisa Bonet's departure. Her portrayal of the spoiled yet evolving Southern belle won her critical acclaim, including 6 NAACP Image Awards. Beyond acting, she wrote and directed episodes, showcasing her versatility. After A Different World ended in 1993, Guy continued acting in television, film, and theater. She starred in Dead Like Me, 2003 to 2004, The Vampire Diaries, 2009 to 2014, and Grey's Anatomy. She also had roles in films like Harlem Nights, 1989, and School Days, 1988. In addition, she released a self-titled R&B album in 1990, featuring the hit single Try Me. Beyond entertainment, Guy is an advocate for social causes and authored Afeni Shakur, Evolution of a Revolutionary, a biography of Tupac Shakur's mother. She continues to act, direct, and speak on issues of race and empowerment. Kadeem Hardison. Kadeem Hardison grew up in a creative household. His mother, Bethan Hardison, was a pioneering fashion model and activist, exposing him to the arts and entertainment world from an early age. Encouraged by his mother, he pursued acting as a teenager, landing early roles in television and film. Before his breakthrough on A Different World in 1987, Hardison built a solid resume with guest appearances on popular 1980s TV shows such as The Cosby Show, Spencer, For Hire, and American Playhouse. He also appeared in films like Go Tell It on the Mountain, 1984, and Rappin', 1985, showcasing his talent in both comedy and drama. These early projects set the stage for his career-defining role as Dwayne Wayne, the intelligent yet nerdy and charismatic math whiz with signature flip-up glasses on A Different World. During the show's 6-season run, Hardison became a beloved TV icon, portraying Dwayne's transformation from an awkward freshman to a confident man navigating love, career, and social issues. His on-screen romance with Whitley Gilbert, Jasmine Guy, remains one of television's most memorable love stories. His performance earned him multiple NAACP Image Awards and solidified his place in television history. Following A Different World, Hardison continued working steadily in television and film. He starred in movies like White Men Can't Jump, 1992, Vampire in Brooklyn, 1995, and Drive, 1997. He also took on diverse television roles in shows like Between Brothers, Abby, House, Girlfriends, and Everybody Hates Chris. Later, he gained renewed recognition for his role as Craig Cooper, the overprotective father in Disney Channel's KC Undercover, 2015 to 2018, starring Zendaya. Beyond acting, Hardison has directed television episodes and remains active in the industry. With a career spanning decades, he has maintained his legacy as a talented, versatile actor who helped redefine Black representation on television. Charell Brown. Charell Brown displayed a passion for performing arts early in life. She attended the State University of New York at New Paltz, where she honed her acting skills and developed a deep appreciation for theater. Her training prepared her for a career that would eventually include stage, television, and film. Before joining A Different World in 1987, Brown built a strong foundation in theater. She performed in Broadway and off-Broadway productions, including Sarafina, a musical about South African apartheid, where she became the first American actress to join the cast. Her stage experience showcased her versatility and ability to portray complex characters, making her a strong contender for television roles. In 1988, Brown joined A Different World as Kimberly Reese, a medical student balancing academics, friendships, and personal struggles. As one of the most grounded and hardworking characters on the show, Kim resonated with audiences, particularly young black women aspiring to enter the medical field. Brown's portrayal of Kim contributed to the show's cultural impact, highlighting issues of race, class, and ambition. After A Different World ended in 1993, Brown continued acting but also explored other creative ventures. She appeared in TV shows like Martin and Living Single and acted in films such as Drop Squad, 1994. While she remained in front of the camera, she also worked behind the scenes, writing and producing projects to expand black representation in media. In later years, Brown focused on mentoring aspiring actors. She founded Charell Brown Acting Academy, where she trains young talent in acting techniques and industry preparation. Her contributions to entertainment extend beyond performance. She has dedicated herself to uplifting the next generation of artists while continuing to appear in independent films and theater productions. Cree Summer. Cree Summer was raised on the Red Pheasant Reserve in Saskatchewan, Canada. Growing up in a creative and unconventional environment, she was encouraged to explore music, acting, and storytelling. Her father, Don Franks, was a musician and actor, which gave her early exposure to the entertainment industry. Her career began in voice acting, a field where she would eventually become legendary. Before joining A Different World in 1987, she voiced Penny in the popular animated series Inspector Gadget, 1983 to 1986. This early experience established her reputation as a dynamic voice actress, leading to a steady stream of roles. In A Different World, Summer portrayed Winifred Freddie Brooks, a free-spirited, socially conscious student whose character evolved from a naive freshman to a strong activist and writer. Her portrayal of Freddie brought a fresh and unconventional energy to the show, making her one of the most beloved characters. The role not only showcased her comedic and dramatic range, but also reflected aspects of her own personality and beliefs. After A Different World ended in 1993, Summer continued acting, but found her true calling in voice work. She became one of the most recognizable voices in animation, starring in Tiny Toon Adventures as Elmira Duff, Rugrats as Susie Carmichael, Codename Kids Next Door as Number 5, and Atlantis, The Lost Empire as Princess Kida, among many others. Her ability to bring characters to life with her unique voice made her one of the most sought-after voice actors in the industry. In addition to voice acting, she pursued a music career, releasing the album Street Fairy in 1999, produced by Lenny Kravitz. The album blended rock, soul, and folk influences, showcasing her distinctive sound and storytelling abilities. Even decades after A Different World, Summer remains an influential figure in entertainment. Her work continues to inspire fans, and her contributions to voice acting have made her a legend in the field. Whether through animation, music, or advocacy, she has carved out a legacy of creativity and authenticity. Glynn Turman. Glynn Turman's journey in entertainment began long before A Different World and has continued long after, solidifying him as a legendary actor with a career spanning over 6 decades. Turman discovered his love for acting at a young age. By 13, he had already made his Broadway debut in A Raisin in the Sun, 1959, playing Travis Younger alongside Sidney Poitier. This early exposure to theater set the foundation for a long and successful career. Through the 1960s and 1970s, Turman steadily built his reputation with roles in film and television. He became known for his performance in Cooley High, 1975, a coming-of-age film that remains a classic of black cinema. His television work included appearances in The Mod Squad, The Rookies, and The Love Boat, showcasing his ability to adapt to various genres. In 1988, Turman joined A Different World as Colonel Bradford Taylor, the tough but caring ROTC instructor and a father figure to the students of Hillman College. His character brought discipline, humor, and wisdom to the show, making him a fan favorite. Turman's presence added depth to A Different World, reinforcing its portrayal of strong black role models in education and leadership. Even after the show ended in 1993, Turman remained a powerhouse in Hollywood. He continued to secure roles in critically acclaimed projects such as The Wire, House of Lies, How to Get Away with Murder, and Queen Sugar. His portrayal of Mayor Clarence Royce in The Wire cemented his status as a seasoned actor capable of delivering nuanced performances. In addition to acting, Turman has worked as a writer, director, and producer. He won a Primetime Emmy Award for his guest role in Treatment, 2008, further proving his talent. His passion for the arts extends beyond Hollywood, as he actively mentors young actors and supports theater programs. Still active today, Turman's influence continues to grow. Whether on stage, television, or film, he remains a respected and versatile performer whose contributions have shaped the landscape of black entertainment. Sinbad. Born David Adkins on November 10, 1956, in Benton Harbor, Michigan, Sinbad's road to fame was anything but conventional. Growing up in a military family, he attended the University of Denver on a basketball scholarship but later enlisted in the U.S. Air Force. It was during his time in the military that he discovered his talent for comedy, performing in competitions and making a name for himself by bending the rules. He famously went AWOL just to participate in a comedy contest. Determined to pursue stand-up full-time, he moved into the entertainment scene in the early 1980s, gaining national attention as a finalist on Star Search. His energetic and clean comedy style stood out, leading to guest appearances on TV shows like The Red Fox Show and The Cosby Show. These early gigs paved the way for his big break in 1987 when he was cast as Coach Walter Oakes on A Different World. As the lovable and comedic dorm director, Sinbad's character provided both humor and wisdom, especially in his interactions with the students of Hillman College. His role lasted until 1991, when he left to pursue other opportunities, but his impact on the show remained significant. He was not just a comic relief. His character embodied mentorship, guidance, and heart. After A Different World, Sinbad's career skyrocketed. He starred in his own successful sitcom, The Sinbad Show, 1993 to 1994, and became a fixture in 1990s family-friendly comedies like House Guest, 1995, First Kid, 1996, and Jingle All the Way, 1996, where he played opposite Arnold Schwarzenegger. He was also a staple of stand-up specials, with HBO and Comedy Central producing some of his most beloved performances. Though his mainstream presence faded in the 2000s, Sinbad remained a respected and beloved figure in comedy. He continued touring, appearing on television, and even lending his voice to animated projects. His legacy as a clean, relatable comedian who entertained generations is undeniable. Despite facing health challenges later in life, his influence on stand-up and television comedy endures, proving that his humor and warmth continue to resonate with audiences. Ajay Sanders. Ajay Sanders found her way into entertainment through comedy. Growing up, she had a natural gift for humor, which eventually led her to pursue stand-up comedy. With her sharp wit and relatable storytelling, she quickly made a name for herself on the comedy circuit, performing in clubs across the country. Her breakthrough came when she was cast as Gina DeVoe on A Different World during its later seasons. Joining the show in 1991, Sanders played a stylish and bubbly student who added a fresh dynamic to the Hillman College experience. Though she was a supporting character, her presence brought humor and energy to the series, making her a fan favorite. The role allowed her to showcase her comedic timing and charisma on a national platform. After A Different World ended in 1993, Sanders continued working steadily in television. She became a familiar face in the 1990s sitcom landscape, with guest appearances on shows like Martin, Hangin' with Mr. Cooper, Moshe, and The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Her ability to bring humor and charm to her roles kept her in demand throughout the decade. In addition to acting, she remained connected to her stand-up roots, performing on comedy specials and touring across the country. Unlike many comedians who transitioned solely into acting, Sanders maintained a strong presence in the stand-up scene, using her platform to entertain and inspire audiences. As the years progressed, she continued appearing in television and film, albeit in a more low-key manner. While she never reached the mainstream stardom of some of her A Different World co-stars, Sanders carved out a successful career in entertainment on her own terms. With her infectious personality and commitment to comedy, she remains a respected figure in the industry, proving that laughter is truly her greatest gift. Karen Malina White. Karen Malina White always had a passion for the arts. A bright student, she attended the Philadelphia High School for Creative and Performing Arts before earning a degree in theater from Howard University. Her academic excellence and undeniable talent helped her transition smoothly into the entertainment industry. Before her time on A Different World, White gained early recognition for her role in Lean on Me, 1989, where she played Kanisha Carter, a troubled yet determined student mentored by Morgan Freeman's character. This powerful performance showcased her dramatic abilities and put her on Hollywood's radar. She also appeared in guest roles on TV shows like The Cosby Show, setting the stage for her career in television. Her role as Charmaine Brown on A Different World came in 1992 during the show's later seasons. Charmaine, originally introduced on The Cosby Show, was an energetic and talkative character who brought humor and relatability to the series. Although she joined near the end of the show's run, her character added a fresh perspective as a transfer student trying to find her place at Hillman College. After A Different World ended in 1993, White continued working steadily in television. She reprised her role as Charmaine on The Cosby Show's spin-off Here and Now, 1992, and made guest appearances on hit sitcoms such as Living Single and Malcolm and Eddie. She later became well known for voicing Dejanay Jones on Disney's The Proud Family, 2001 to 2005, a role that introduced her to a new generation of fans. Throughout her career, White has maintained a steady presence in Hollywood, balancing live action and voiceover work. She has continued appearing in various television series, including How to Get Away with Murder and Shameless. With a career marked by versatility and longevity, White has remained a beloved and respected actress, proving that talent and perseverance create lasting success in the entertainment industry. Bumper Robinson. Bumper Robinson entered the entertainment industry at an incredibly young age. His career started in the early 1980s when he booked his first acting job at just 4 years old. His natural charisma and talent made him a sought-after child actor, leading to roles in popular TV shows like The Jeffersons, Hill Street Blues, and Webster. By the time he was a teenager, Robinson had already built an impressive resume, working alongside some of the biggest names in television. His involvement in A Different World came in the early 1990s when he was cast as Dorian Haywood, a bright and ambitious student navigating the challenges of college life. Though his time on the show was relatively short, he made an impression with his youthful energy and comedic timing, adding another layer to Hillman College's vibrant student body. His role on the series was part of a broader transition from child star to more mature roles. After A Different World, Robinson's career remained steady, with a mix of live action and voiceover work. He appeared in hit shows like Hangin' with Mr. Cooper, The Steve Harvey Show, and Living Single, proving his ability to seamlessly fit into the 1990s sitcom era. In film, he took on roles in projects like Jackson's An American Dream, 1992, where he portrayed a young Jackie Jackson. However, it was voice acting that truly defined the next phase of his career. Robinson became a major presence in animation, voicing characters in shows like Static Shock, Teen Titans, The Boondocks, and Transformers, animated. His deep, expressive voice made him a favorite in the industry, allowing him to embody a wide range of animated characters. Today, Robinson continues to work in both voiceover and live-action projects. His ability to evolve with the entertainment industry has kept him relevant for decades, making him one of the most versatile talents to emerge from a different world. Whether in front of the camera or behind the mic, his contributions to film and television remain significant. Marisa Tomei. Marisa Tomei grew up surrounded by the culture and energy of the city. With a love for performance from an early age, she attended Boston University briefly before deciding to fully pursue acting. She got her start in the entertainment industry with small television roles, including a stint on the soap opera As the World Turns in the early 1980s. Her first major break came when she was cast as Maggie Lawton in the debut season of A Different World, 1987. As one of the few white students at the historically black Hillman College, Maggie was a well-meaning and friendly presence, offering a different perspective within the show's diverse cast. However, Tomei only stayed for one season as the show shifted focus away from her character and toward the experiences of the black students at Hillman. Despite her short tenure, her role helped raise her profile in Hollywood. After leaving A Different World, Tomei quickly transitioned to film and found success. Her career-defining moment came in 1992 when she starred as Mona Lisa Vito in My Cousin Vinny, a role that won her the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress. Her sharp comedic timing and unforgettable performance made her a household name. Following her Oscar win, Tomei took on a mix of independent films and mainstream projects, appearing in movies like Untamed Heart, 1993, The Paper, 1994, and Slums of Beverly Hills, 1998. She proved her versatility by excelling in both drama and comedy, earning critical acclaim for her performances in the Bedroom, 2001, and The Wrestler, 2008, both of which garnered her additional Oscar nominations. In the 2010s, Tomei reached a new generation of audiences as Aunt May in the Marvel Cinematic Universe's Spider-Man films. Balancing blockbuster roles with independent projects, she has maintained her reputation as one of Hollywood's most respected and enduring actresses. From her early sitcom days to award-winning performances, Tomei's career is a testament to her talent and adaptability. Gary Dourdan. Gary Dourdan was drawn to the arts from an early age. Growing up in a creative household, he developed a passion for acting, music, and martial arts. His striking looks and natural charisma helped him gain attention in the entertainment industry, leading to early modeling and acting opportunities. In the early 1990s, Dourdan landed his breakout television role on A Different World, playing Shaza Zulu, a confident, Afrocentric, and somewhat rebellious character who challenged the status quo. Shaza was known for his passionate speeches on black empowerment and social justice, making him a memorable addition to Hillman College's diverse cast of students. Though not a main character, his presence left a strong impression on audiences. After A Different World, Dourdan's career continued to rise. He appeared in several television shows and films throughout the 1990s, including Lois and Clark, The New Adventures of Superman, Swift Justice, and Alien: Resurrection, 1997. His combination of charm and intensity made him a sought-after talent in both television and film. His biggest career breakthrough came in 2000, when he was cast as Warwick Brown on CSY Crime Scene Investigation. As a brilliant forensic investigator with a complicated past, Warwick became a fan-favorite character, and Dourdan's portrayal earned him widespread recognition. He remained on the show for 8 seasons, solidifying his place in television history. Following his departure from CSY in 2008, Dourdan continued acting in films and guest starring on TV shows, while also focusing on his music career. A skilled musician, he played multiple instruments and released his own music, blending jazz, soul, and rock influences. Despite personal challenges and legal troubles that made headlines, Dourdan remained active in the entertainment industry. His resilience and talent have kept him working in film, television, and music, proving that his artistic spirit remains strong. From his early days on A Different World to his status as a seasoned performer, Dourdan's career is a testament to his versatility and perseverance. Kim Wayans. Kim Wayans was raised in one of the most famous comedic families in entertainment, growing up alongside her equally talented siblings, including Keenan Ivory, Damon, Sean, and Marlon Wayans. She was surrounded by humor and creativity from an early age. Despite coming from a household known for comedy, Kim set out to establish her own path in acting and writing. Before landing a role on A Different World, Wayans appeared in television shows such as Hill Street Blues and China Beach, gradually building her resume in Hollywood. Though she had comedic roots, she demonstrated versatility early in her career, taking on both comedic and dramatic roles. Her time on A Different World was brief but impactful. She played Allison, a quirky and memorable character who fits seamlessly into the lively and dynamic world of Hillman College. While she wasn't a central figure on the show, her comedic instincts shone through, foreshadowing her future in sketch comedy. It wasn't long before Wayans found her true breakout moment. In 1990, she joined the cast of In Living Color, the groundbreaking sketch comedy show created by her brother Keenan Ivory Wayans. On the show, she became known for her hilarious characters, including the over-the-top Bonita Butrell, the nosy neighborhood gossip. Her performances showcased her impeccable comedic timing and made her a fan favorite. After In Living Color, Wayans continued working in television, making appearances in series like The Wayans Brothers and A Low Down Dirty Shame. She also ventured into writing and producing, contributing to projects within the Wayans family's extensive body of work. Later, she took on voice acting roles and even co-authored a children's book series, demonstrating her diverse creative talents. Though she never pursued mainstream stardom as aggressively as some of her siblings, Kim Wayans built a career defined by humor, versatility, and creativity. Whether on screen or behind the scenes, she remains an influential figure in entertainment, proving that her comedic genius extends far beyond the Wayans name. Loretta Divine. Loretta Divine grew up with a love for performing. She nurtured her passion by studying speech and drama at the University of Houston before earning her MFA in theater from Brandeis University. Her journey into the entertainment industry wasn't immediate, but her undeniable talent ensured she would eventually make a lasting impact. Before A Different World, Divine had already begun carving out a space for herself in theater. She was part of the original Broadway cast of Dreamgirls in 1981, a role that helped her gain recognition. Her stage presence and powerful voice set her apart, but transitioning to television and film took time. She landed small roles in projects like Little Nikita, 1988, and Caged Fear, 1991, steadily building her screen career. Her role as Stevie Rowland, the kind-hearted dorm director at Hillman College, came in the early seasons of A Different World. Though her time on the show was limited, Divine's warm and authoritative presence made Stevie a memorable part of the series. She embodied a mentor figure, helping students navigate their college experiences with both wisdom and humor. Following A Different World, Divine's career took off in both television and film. The 1990s saw her in movies like Waiting to Exhale, 1995, where she played the vulnerable but strong-hearted Gloria, a performance that resonated deeply with audiences. She continued appearing in acclaimed films like The Preacher's Wife, 1996, and Hoodlum, 1997, showcasing her range from drama to comedy. Her television career flourished as well, with standout roles in Boston Public, Grey's Anatomy, as Adele Weber, and Being Mary Jane. Known for her distinctive voice and magnetic screen presence, Divine became one of Hollywood's most beloved character actresses. With a career spanning decades, she remains a force in entertainment, effortlessly blending humor, drama, and heart in every role she takes on. From Broadway to television and film, Divine's legacy is one of talent, perseverance, and undeniable charisma. Diahann Carroll. Diahann Carroll was a trailblazer whose career spanned more than 6 decades. Raised in Harlem, she discovered her love for performing early and honed her craft at the Fiorello H. LaGuardia High School of Music and Art and Performing Arts before studying at New York University. With a voice that could mesmerize and a presence that commanded attention, she quickly made her mark in both music and acting. Her breakthrough came in the 1950s when she won a talent competition on Chance of a Lifetime, which led to nightclub performances and Broadway opportunities. In 1962, she became the first black woman to win a Tony Award for Best Actress for her role in No Strings. She transitioned seamlessly into film with performances in Carmen Jones, 1954, and Porgy and Bess, 1959. Starring alongside some of Hollywood's most celebrated black performers. Carroll made history in 1968 with Julia, becoming the first black woman to lead a primetime network television series in a non-stereotypical role. Her portrayal of a widowed nurse raising her son defied industry norms and inspired a generation. Later, she dazzled audiences as the glamorous and cunning Dominique Devereaux on Dynasty in the 1980s, further cementing her status as television royalty. By the time she joined A Different World in 1989 as Marion Gilbert, Whitley's elegant and demanding mother, Carroll was already an icon. Her performance was both regal and hilarious, bringing sophistication and sharp comedic timing to the role. She played Marion sporadically throughout the series, but every appearance was unforgettable. After A Different World, she continued working in television, film, and theater, earning acclaim for roles in Eve's Bayou, 1997, The Court, 2002, and Grey's Anatomy. A breast cancer survivor and advocate, Carroll used her platform to raise awareness about health and representation. Her passing in 2019 left a profound impact on the entertainment industry. As a pioneer for black women in Hollywood, Carroll's legacy is one of elegance, resilience, and groundbreaking achievements that paved the way for countless others. Jenifer Lewis. Jenifer Lewis was destined for the spotlight. From a young age, she displayed a larger-than-life personality and an undeniable talent for performing. After studying theater at Webster University, she moved to New York City, determined to carve out a place for herself in the entertainment industry. Her career began on the stage, where she performed in Broadway productions, including Eubie and Dreamgirls. With a powerful singing voice and a knack for comedy, she quickly became known as a dynamic performer. By the 1980s, she had transitioned to television and film, landing minor roles that showcased her vibrant energy. In A Different World, Lewis brought her signature presence to the role of Dean Dorothy Dandridge Davenport, the no-nonsense yet witty administrator of Hillman College. Though she wasn't a main character, her appearances were always memorable, adding a layer of authority and humor to the series. Even in a supporting role, her commanding presence made an impact. After her time on A Different World, Lewis's career skyrocketed. She became one of Hollywood's most recognizable character actresses, often playing the fiery, sharp-witted matriarch or mentor. Throughout the 1990s and 2000s, she appeared in films like What's Love Got to Do with It, 1993, The Preacher's Wife, 1996, and Think Like a Man, 2012. Her unmatched comedic timing made her a staple in Black Hollywood, while her ability to shift into serious roles proved her range. On television, she found a new generation of fans with her role as Ruby Johnson on Blackish, where she played the hilarious and outspoken grandmother. Her work on the show earned her widespread acclaim, further solidifying her legacy. Beyond acting, Lewis has been open about her struggles with mental health, becoming a strong advocate for bipolar disorder awareness. She has also authored a memoir, The Mother of Black Hollywood, detailing her life's highs and lows with honesty and humor. With decades in the industry, Jenifer Lewis remains a force of nature, bold, unapologetic, and endlessly entertaining. Whether on stage, in film, or on TV, she brings an energy that is impossible to ignore. Patti LaBelle. Patti LaBelle always had music in her soul. Raised in a church-going family, she discovered her powerful voice at a young age, singing in her church choir. By the early 1960s, she co-founded the group The Bluebells, later rebranded as LaBelle, which would go on to make history with their genre-defying sound. In 1974, LaBelle and her group skyrocketed to fame with the hit Lady Marmalade, an electrifying anthem that cemented them as pioneers in soul, rock, and funk. As the 1980s arrived, LaBelle transitioned into a solo career, unleashing her vocal prowess on songs like New Attitude and If You Asked Me To. Her voice, a soaring combination of power and emotion, became one of the most recognizable in the industry. By the time she appeared on A Different World in 1990, LaBelle was already a music icon. She guest-starred as Adele Wayne, Dwayne Wayne's spirited and loving mother, a role that allowed her to showcase her comedic chops alongside her larger-than-life personality. Though primarily known for her music, LaBelle's performance on the show was a fan favorite, proving that her talent extended beyond the recording studio. Following A Different World, LaBelle's career continued to flourish. She remained a powerhouse in music, releasing albums that showcased her incredible vocal range and versatility. Her influence extended into television, with guest appearances on shows like Out All Night, Empire, and even voice work in animated projects. She also made her mark in the culinary world, launching successful cookbooks and her now famous Patti's Pies. Decades after her debut, Patti LaBelle remains a beloved cultural icon. Whether on stage, on screen, or in the kitchen, she continues to inspire generations with her boundless energy, legendary voice, and undeniable charisma. What do you think about the lives and careers of the actors in A Different World? Leave us your comments in the section below. We hope you have found this helpful video. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you like it. Thank you for watching this, and see you in the next videos.